Hi everyone, so today I'm working on a character concept and it's a little simple bear that I'm working on. I'm trying to animate it like frame by frame, drawn traditional animation. And in this video, I'm just working on the concept here. You can see I'm starting off with drawing a circle, and then on a circle I put a triangle down. And in this first scene here, I'm just drawing him seated down. So I just want to get comfortable with drawing him first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna construct a couple of drawings of him seated down, but it's going to be, facing front, sideways, and back. I'm gonna give him a little bit of hair here, and then later on I'll go in and tie it down, and then also create, go into the specifics and give him a little bit of detail. But these first ones are going to be very blunt. You can see here, I'm just going to give him a little bit of whiskers and a little bit of these dots here. So I have kind of like an idea of what I want to create, but I just sit down and start tying it down and then put on concepts and other things as I go by. Oops, deleted it a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this back. So I'm going to give him kind of like a bear doggy mouth, and let's see if we want to give him some clothing. I think it's good the way he is, and the fact that these guys are fluffy. I'm not gonna give him much clothing, but I'm gonna give him a little bit of a bow tie here to look cute, not very grumpy. I have kind of an idea of what I want to create, but this is just kind of like the sketch for it, and I just want to make sure I'm comfortable with drawing him as fast as possible, because in this animation I'm just going to be making, drawing frame by frame, and I just want to make sure I'm comfortable with drawing him from all sides. So the idea here is that we're gonna draw him and animate him, and then later on we can go back and clean up and tie him down and give him details to the concepts. This nose is facing the wrong direction, so I'm gonna make it face down because it's kind of big on top and small on the bottom where it ties into his cheek. On the side, it looks kind of like a little kitty cat. But yeah, that's kind of the look that I'm going for. And you can see I'm giving him a little bit of hair here up top. And the ear is going to be here in the middle. Of course, our whiskers are going to come in. And for the eyes, so now I'm just putting a little impression to show it, which is actually not bad. I can see it from the first drawing. It looks good. But yeah, I may go back and try to give him a little bit more detailed eyes, and you guys will be with me in this entire situation. And I'm gonna crank out a couple of drawings, and you guys can let me know which one is better. And that's gonna be probably in the second video, but in this first video we're just gonna draw just concept sketches. And this is what I do whenever I'm creating a character. I first brainstorm and draw a few on the page and make sure that I can draw this same character from all directions, because you know how it is in animation. For example, if you want him to walk, he's gonna definitely get up and you will see him from the side and all that. So you want to make sure you're comfortable with drawing your character from all sides and from all angles. And this is why I make it as simple as possible. So just a little circle and a little triangle in order for me to create an easily drawn character. I have to at least tie down those major shapes in order for me to know that when I put those down, at least I hit the ground running. So the first one, which is the front pose, is cute, and the one on the side is easier to draw. And now we're gonna draw the one in the back, which is supposed to be just blunt and straight head on. So I start with a circle, and I put a little bit of a triangle back here on the bottom. So in the back, I just have to draw just a little bit of these hands in from the back a little bit, and then give him kind of his body shape. You can see here from his booty butt. And yeah, of course, I don't forget my hair and a little bit of the back of the ears to show you guys just the impression of where the ears are supposed to go. Of course, remember, when you're drawing for animation, you'll draw these in like this at the first time, and after you get your poses, you'll go back for a cleanup and tightening of the sketches. And this feet are going to point out a little bit just to indicate that he's facing backwards, and I think that's good enough. to show his back. So in the next video, what I'm going to be drawing, I'm going to be trying to draw him standing up, because I don't think all our animation is going to be seated down. I want him to walk, I want him to run, I want to animate him through space. So in the next video, I'm going to be drawing him standing up. This one is kind of convincing of him sitting down, but in our next video, I'm going to be drawing him standing up. Let me give him a little bit of a tail here, just so I can indicate where his back is. For example, is facing on the other side, so I gave him a little bit of a tail, and I went back on my drawing number 2 and put a little bit of a tail there when it's facing on the side as well, so we can be able to see that. Yeah, so let me make sure all these are on the same layer, and then I'll give them make them kind of the same size, so I can tie down my concept that way. But yeah, this is gonna be the guy that we're going to be animating now, frame by frame, and it's not gonna be as it was before, because in this one we're gonna draw each frame and try to, you know, traditionally animate him. So I'm open to animation ideas. What do you guys want to see this guy doing? Do you want to see him run through space, walk through space, throw things, fall? And I also have to create another video where I can draw some emotion on his face. But for now, bye bye guys. I'll see you again in the next video when drawing him standing up. Bye bye for now.